Hey everyone, Chris Stegall here with MK Partners, and I'm joined today by Caylin, and we're going to be talking about one of our favorite programs that we participated in recently through Salesforce, Hiring Our Heroes.
Yeah, so Hiring Our Heroes is originally a fellowship or program that helps veterans and military spouses get internships in a certain career field. Well, this year they decided to do a trial run with Salesforce so that those who are a veteran or military spouse can get some Salesforce experience.
Yeah, because it's tricky, right? Because if you're a military spouse or in the military yourself, you're getting moved from base to base, I feel like every 6 months or a year, and you don't really have control over that, and you end up with a resume that looks like you can only hang at a job for 6 months or so, and that's a huge disadvantage when you get to your new place and try to apply, right?
Exactly. And the nice thing about this internship, too, is the fellows who actually are selected get paid for the 12 weeks that they participate in this program. And they also get to potentially get a job offer afterwards with their host company, which works out great for them. But if not, they get a bunch of other like networking and connections with other people who are in the Salesforce ecosystem. So it's a win-win regardless.
Yeah, and I think the Salesforce connection is probably extra beneficial because as opposed to doing 12 weeks at a company where you learn their processes and it's not going to apply directly to somewhere else, you know, all 500 or whatever of the Fortune 500 use Salesforce, and
Yeah.
business is big and small, so you're getting experience in something and certifications in a software that are actually going to be applicable no matter where you land base-wise.
Exactly. Then, and just to reiterate what you said, it's you can be anywhere in America. And, due to us now all being virtual and working remote, it doesn't matter now if, your company's in California, but you're stationed in Pennsylvania. Like you can now work from home. So it's definitely a win-win. And this year's Salesforce was able to sponsor 4 cohorts. The fourth cohort has not started yet. The application deadline is actually next week for those who want to participate, and it goes through January through April, as Chris just pointed out.
And I think one of the cool things about it, too, is the fact that they acknowledge the difficulties for military spouses and include them. Because I feel like there's a lot of services that are, it's a military discount or perks for veterans. But if you're married to a veteran and like your wife goes to base every day, you still need a job from 9 to 5 or whenever you're trying to work, and you get shuffled around just as much as they do from base to base. So it's really nice that they acknowledge the struggle isn't just limited to the person who signed up. It affects everyone in their family. And this is a great way to support veterans themselves and their spouses so that their family can sort of achieve the American dream, as opposed to saying, well, you should just enlist too. It's the easiest thing for you to do right now.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And we were lucky enough. We had the privilege of hosting one fellow who was a military spouse. And so Althea, who was our fellow's name, she was with us for the past 3 months, assisting us with marketing. So she really helped out you and me during her time here.
Yeah, and you can see Althea's face there smiling. If you go to our blog, you can see the post that she wrote about her marketing automation learning journey. And I think one of the coolest things about the program was that it's really like a two-way street. Like she definitely got to experience the way we use Pardot internally as a tool on top of like the things that Salesforce provides and trailheads and everything. But we also got to benefit from having another head on the marketing team and getting perspective from somebody that doesn't live in the same city as us in California. She's in Florida. And so we got like a nice fresh perspective on the types of outreach that we were doing. We could, she and I could both create a version of an email to do A/B testing instead of, one brain having to come up with both A and B versions because, I'm not going to know what I don't know. This way we have 2 different knowledge bases, 2 different experiences. So you get like a fresh perspective. So it's not just a they'll join you and you'll teach them and give them experience. It's like you get a experienced person to help you out and join your team, and it's like win-win for everybody.
Yeah, and to like add to that, a host company such as ourselves, like I said, we only hosted one person, but they can host up to multiple people in different positions, whether it's dev, SFA, or marketing like us. And so that's really great too, because depending on the size of your company and how much work, and, you know, if you're looking to hire and you just, you know, want to see what's in the field right now, and also, you know, you want to diversify your employees, this is a great way to go.
Yeah, definitely. So what do people need to do if they want to sign up by next week? What's the application process look like?
So that's a great question. So the website page you're actually on right now has a selection to host a fellow. So if you go ahead and follow this link below and click on the host a fellow, it will take you to an application page, and you'll get to fill out a bunch of questions about your company and then also what you're kind of looking for in a fellow. You'll then be put in contact with a lady named Stephanie, and she'll go over the process with you and talk about what you're looking for and what you want to get out of it, as well as what you're hoping to give to somebody else. And you get to go from there. And I will say the most stressful thing about this process is that you have to interview a bunch of people within about 2 weeks, and you get to rank who you want. So it's not oh, I want this person. Out of all the people you interview, you rank them from, you know, most compatible to least compatible. And the fellows actually get to do the same to you. So it is really a match made in heaven, because it's a pretty equal match on both sides.
Right. So they pair you up with the folks that want to be paired up with you.
Exactly.
And if you find yourself struggling to get paired with the people you like, it might be sort of an indication that internally you want to rework some of your hiring processes, because that might be happening with traditional job candidates too, where you're like, why aren't we getting the applicants that we expect to be getting? And it's maybe something in your interview process that's throwing that off for the posting itself.
Exactly. Yeah. So it definitely makes you, from a business perspective, look over some things. And I know for us too, it added a lot of diversity to our pool, because now we had a military spouse who we could help out. And I know Salesforce, through their talent alliance program, that's something that they're also trying to do. And so this program also ties into that, which is really nice.
And I think one of the coolest experiences was how, when the program wrapped up, we all got to attend that graduation for all of the fellows that had done fellowships around the country. And it was just cool to be able to tune in, hear a little bit about everybody's personal journey, find out where they had spent the last 12 weeks, and hear all of the praise from the companies for the people that have been a part of the program. It seemed like everyone had a great experience. Connections were made that, you know, wouldn't have been made without the program. And so I think this is something that moving forward, I hope as many people as possible sign up for.
Agreed. And also it was my first time attending a virtual graduation too. So that was pretty cool. And it was actually really smooth. So it was really nice. So for those of you who are interested in learning more about the program, you should go check out Hiring Our Heroes. And if you just want to know more about our experience, go ahead and check out MK Partners' social media sites and our blog posts to learn more. Thanks so much, Chris.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
And thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
Yeah, bye.